puppet masters pulling the strings, and why would they want Western societies to collapse? Before I do hand it over to you, I've heard all sorts of theories. I mean, that these people are just, my belief is that the people at the very top are absolutely brazen psychopaths and that they revel in death and destruction. You could go a step further than that. I've had commentators on this channel say they're actually satanic, they're Satanists, and they create this death and destruction because they hate God's creation and they're serving their master. I mean, and everywhere in between. How do you see things?
Uh, I think that let's call it the simplest explanation would be that they're doing all this for profit. But it's very strange that there are other ways to go about that. You don't have to oppress masses of people, deprive them of future, pen them in 15-minute cities, destroy agriculture to make sure that the food supplies are thinning out, invest billions of dollars into insect farms and plan on feeding people fodder based on insect protein. That it goes beyond making profit. I think that there's some kind of a really devious desire to rule and dominate, and to try to extend their domination over everything. And then, there's that some of these people are satanic because they sometimes like to flaunt it, even, the jewelry they choose to wear, the subtle signals that they give, in the way they take, you'll have Lord Jacob Rothschild take a portrait with Marina Abramovich, who is apparently a Satanist, and they take a picture below a painting and the title of the painting is Lucifer Summoning His Troops. Well, why would you do that, if you don't mean anything by that? And so it does seem to me that there's something very dark and devious in the heart of, Joseph Conrad wrote a book called The Heart of Darkness. And if you went to school, it was always kind of implied that Congo was the heart of darkness. That's